Hello everyone, Dr. Mandell here with you. Beautiful day or night. I want to wish you, regardless of where you are worldwide, I want to say hello to everyone out there. Today's program is about stopping that headache fast. Natural things that you can do that can really combat that headache so you don't have to be addicted to those painkillers, anti-inflammatories, those headache meds that can cause serious side effects to the internal system, the liver, the kidney. So let's move straight to it. We are streaming live as notifications are going out worldwide. Let's move to a very important topic. Let's take myself off here. And this old glass of water can do miracles. About 60 to 65% of our body is made up of water. But we have to really understand the importance of water is dehydration. Dehydration leads to headaches, migraines, tension related to the muscles. Remember, everything's made up of water. If something's not getting its water, it's going to cry, it's going to contract, it's going to react. And by the reaction, we're going to actually have headaches in many of these situations. Water works with cell membranes. It works with actually the cushioning within the discs. It insulates, it detoxifies, it metabolizes, and you got the hint that our blood is made up so much of water. So you must drink water. A little tip for you, regardless of what your weight is, half of your weight in ounces should be the minimum amount of water you should be drinking. So if you are 120 pounds, make sure you're getting 60 ounces. We generally say around 8 cups a day, depending upon the average person. But if you are exercising more and more, dehydrated, particularly working outside, and you must be getting much more water. So I just wanted to bring that out to you. So water is number one. One of the most important things right here is magnesium-rich foods. This is probably one of the most important miracle things that you'll see with headaches. And I challenge people out there that if you are experiencing these headaches, you may want to start adding more magnesium. You can see the foods there right in front of you, but understand that this is a great remedy. Study after study shows that this can actually lower migraine headaches, tension-related headaches. Magnesium can prevent the wave of brain signaling called cortical spreading depression, which produces the visual and sensory changes that are common when experiencing these headaches. But magnesium blocks these pain-transmitting chemicals in the brain, and it can improve platelet function, which will obviously help react to injuries and prevent bleeding. Now, pertaining to these, you can see the different kind of foods with mag pertaining to capsules, because you're going to be asking what is the best kind of magnesium to take, and I'm going to tell you right now. The best kind that we have found with headaches is magnesium citrate. Now, obviously, there are different kinds of magnesiums out there. Sulfate, the magnesium oxide, gluconate, there's carbonates, there's chlorides, there's oxides. But they found that oxides have worked good with headaches as well. But pertaining to this, we're looking anywhere from 200 to maybe 600 milligrams a day. And some people can take more. Now, what's important, let's go ahead and move this so I can see the people out there depleting magnesium. I'm telling you right now, when you're under stress, nerve supply, regardless of what is happening down in here or anywhere else in the body, but by stimulating nerve supply, we are telling the brain, hey, listen, let's address these nerves and let's talk about this nerve right here, the greater occipital nerve. Well, this greater occipital nerve comes over the head behind the eyes. Occipital headaches, tension-related headaches, people that spend so much time looking down, forward head posture, looking at the phone, reading, writing, having 2 pillows behind their head, 3 pillows, sitting up in bed, looking like this, that's problems. Lots of pulling behind the skull. So that greater occipital nerve root is the most common area that you can have pressure back in here, and it will affect the eyes. It will affect the temporal. It will affect the occipital area because these nerves travel right up and over. So I wanted to bring that out. That is extremely important when it comes down to understanding about those headaches. Scalp massage is very good. Next one is the LI4. The LI4 is one of my favorite points. If you're going to remember any acupressure point in the body, know this point right here. Okay, you can look at the crease here of my finger. Let me get in the cam here. You just go right up against this bone here. See if I can come around a little bit. right up against, in that crease, right where it meets. If you put them together like that, and you come right against the bone like that, you'll feel a real tender point. You're up against the bone, the second digit here. Okay, you're actually on the carpal bone, but right up in here, you'll hold that point a good 30 seconds to a minute, and it should be a little tender. And when you're on it, you'll know it. LI4, you can do your homework if you want to get better, accurate descriptions, but that LI4 can do miracles for you. I'm telling you, I've been using this for decades, and I have removed thousands of headaches. People come in, you could be like the magician. People come in, a friend comes over, I got a headache. Hey, come over a second. Let me have your hand for a second. I start holding this point right here. You tell them to move their head side to side. They say, well, it's going away a little bit. Do the other hand. And all of a sudden, as you're doing the other hand, back on that point right there. Okay, let's go back here so you can see where I'm at here. Right against that point. Okay, but you'll know you're on it. LI4, you can be the magician of the party. You'll take away those headaches. So that's important because you can do it on yourself. So that is definitely power to put in the basket. And it is something I think that can do you lots of good, so you don't have to keep taking those dangerous kinds of medications. So we talk about stretching, very important. We talked about the occipital headaches. You can just take the hand over this way. You can pull it over this way. You can go diagonal. You can bring your head the other way. You can turn your head one way and then go down. I have lots of great stretching on my channel pertaining to neck problems, as many of you know already, hundreds of there. But one very important stretch, we look at that greater occipital nerve root. Now, if you just tuned in with me, you see that those nerves back there underneath the back of the skull. Well, if I come back here to this picture here, what I'd like you to do is put your chin on your chest and then take the back of your head and bring it forward. Good. Stretch it. Then bring your chin 45 degrees on your chest and bring it forward. And do the opposite. You'll open up the back of the occipital muscles. That can relieve headaches like that, like magic, because you're releasing the tension of that pronated forward head posture of the upper traps attaching around the external occipital protuberance, the EOP back here, and those muscles get very contracted, affecting those nerves, causing headaches. Another great thing you can do is take an ice pack, put it underneath the back of the skull. It will take away headaches. That should be one of my things I didn't put up there. Okay? But an ice pack under the back of the skull can do wonders for you. So moving along, after the stretching, the old watermelon. Now you're saying watermelon. Well, watermelon hydrates you. And when things like that hydrate you, that's what we want. Understand that watermelon, the beautiful thing about watermelon is its anti-inflammatory properties. Not only does it hydrate you, because most of it's made up of water, but what's interesting about this is that this benefits, it helps reduce those dietary omega-6 fatty acids. People have a tendency to have too many food oils, as well as omega-6 foods, particularly the foods that you're eating, which is mostly omega-6. And what this does is helps reduce these omega-6s by reducing inflammation. We talked about omega-6, how bad it is when you have too much omega-6. Let me come back here. I can take this off. Too much omega-6 is inflammatory. So what we want to do is we want to up our omega-3s closer to the omega-6s. Okay, or omega-6s up here rather. Up our omega-3s. We're never going to have more omega-3s than omega-6s. Omega-3s are our fish oils. Omega-6 is about everything you're eating. All the other oils and grains, lots of omega-6s. So we need to up those omega-3s that will actually help those headaches as well. Very important. Let's go to another very important one, the old peppermint oil. Peppermint oil, you can take the oil, very therapeutic. You can rub it on the temporal area. You can rub it on the facial area. You can put oils underneath here, put it in the back of the occipital area. Those oils, those peppermint oils, are known to help increase blood flow, and it actually is known to help reduce headaches. The scent, the aroma, it just does something to reduce those headaches, so something that you may want to consider. The next one, as we're winding down here, is about breathing deeply. Now, I'm going to do another video, particularly just on breathing. I probably have a couple of them on my channel already, but make sure you're breathing in through the diaphragm, through the stomach, not through the chest. If you're breathing and you're a stressful breather, you're going to breathe through the chest like this. If I stand up a little bit, You don't want to breathe through those chest muscles. You'll be using the muscles in the neck. Those muscles become contracted. They'll pull, they'll contract, they'll shorten, and it will cause lots of headaches. Remember, tension headaches are number one, so you need to be very aware of the way you are breathing. A relaxed breather is going to be a relaxed person. Everything is going to work easier, more efficient. People that are anxious, people that are stressed, people that are fearful, people who have this high cortisol, high adrenaline response, you're going to feel more antsy, more tense, more tension. So breathing will really help you. Deep breathing will relax you. It's part of like a meditative type of thing. You could breathe through the nose, blow it out through the mouth, and start practicing your breathing. I promise you, it will help more than many things. Breathing is like a magic. The next thing is the old coffee. The coffee causes vasoconstriction, and obviously when we get vasodilation, we get more headaches. Now, people are saying, well, I've just done an article, a video about how coffee helps the male work better. You're saying how? You're saying that it vasodilates those areas, particularly in the male parts, that causes more blood, more of an erection that makes the male work better. Well, it's true. It works differently through the body in different ways, but understand that coffee generally will always vasoconstrict, but they're finding studies, believe it or not, particularly down there, that after it vasoconstricts, it vasodilates. Guess what? As the vessels open up, more blood comes in. But pertaining to headaches, it is proven that it will help your headaches. So I just wanted to share that with you. And I want to clarify that because I know someone and many people who see my other video are going to come back yelling at me and say, well, you're telling me that it opens up the vessels. Well, down there it does differently. So I wanted to stress that so we don't have any conflict. And summarizing up, this is a great thing right here. Holding a pencil between the teeth, but you want to resist the urge to gnaw on it. Do not gnaw on it. Just hold it between your teeth. Gently hold that pencil. And this activates your smiling muscles. And by doing this, you're relaxing the jaw. We many times clench our teeth when we're stressed, and many of us don't even realize it. Even we could be doing this when we're sleeping, grinding our teeth. But just practicing this little exercise prevents straining these muscles that connect to the jaw, connect to the temple areas that can cause many, many of these tension headaches. So I thought those are kind of cool. I really like those little things, and they are safe and they are very effective. So I invite people out there to subscribe to my channel, please. If you have not, I will continue to bring you cutting-edge information regarding self-help and cutting-edge nutritional videos. Most important, I really wish all of you lots of great health worldwide. I appreciate all our chatters coming out here, loyal chatters, and I really appreciate it. I feel very special. Please share my videos. Give me a like on Facebook, Motivational Doc. And again, blessings to everyone out there. Have a great day or night, regardless of where you are. Bye-bye now.